Yeah, yeah. I decided to do, well, this is something that I normally do. I'm sure you guys are starting to get used to it even. These are going to be my early predictions for UFC 303, which might not happen based on how, or rather based on like the news that we're getting right now about the press conference in Berlin being cancelled. It was Berlin, right? So at this point, I don't know if the fight is going to happen or not. But I'm going to do these predictions and hopefully it happens because I'm slightly looking forward to actually seeing this fight actually happen. So let's just hope it somehow manages to stay together. So yeah, these are going to be my early predictions for this particular card. Hopefully my internet behaves because this is important. Yeah, let me wait for a couple of people to come on. Okay, let me start. The first fight on the card is Ray Turuya versus Carlos Hernandez. Um, these are early predictions, but I feel like Ray Turuya will have the advantage on the ground, and when it comes to striking, I feel like it will be more or less evenly matched. So my official pick, or rather, my early pick for this particular card is going to be Ray Turuya. Yeah. Hopefully, I pronounced that properly. um, like I just said, I feel like Ray will have a significant advantage on the ground, and on the feet, it will be more or less evenly matched. Um, Uzbekistan, I can't read what you wrote in the comment section, man. Anyway, on to the next one. Michelle Waterson Gomez versus Gillian Robertson. Um, I'm going with Gillian Robertson. I mean, Michelle Waterson is old, and on top of that, I feel like her striking is not it's not what it used to be, and I feel like Gillian Robertson will be a little bit more complete. You know, she has a variety of options to go to. If, for example, on the feet she cannot strike with Michelle Waterson, but I feel like Michelle Waterson has slowed down a little bit since as she's been getting older, she's slowed down. So I don't think she's going to win this fight. So my early pick is Gillian Robertson. On to the next one. Peyton Talbot versus Yanis Gemori. I mean, this, in my opinion, is a no-brainer. Peyton Talbot is one of the prospects that I've been speaking about for a very long time. Even last year, I spoke about this particular prospect, and he's one of the top prospects that I feel like have the ability to actually become a champion. To be honest, even if they throw him into the wolves, like for example, they give him a ranked contender, I feel like Peyton Talbot will be able to hang with the best of the division. So yeah, man, super talented. If Peyton Talbot is probably I feel like Gene Silva will have a variety of advantages both on the feet and on the ground. I feel like obviously Jourdain is a little bit more dynamic, but as far as like accuracy, basically, like I feel like Gene Silva will have the advantage on the field. Like he will have the ability to actually win this particular fight. The problem probably might be maybe the reach. That's probably what I feel like it could give him a little bit of a problem. But outside of that, man, I feel like he has a significant shot at actually winning this particular fight. In fact, I would say if you want a lock, this would probably be the potential second round. Obviously, I still have to do a little bit more research on this particular fight, but I feel like Jin Silva will most definitely and most likely win this fight. So my official pick is Jin Silva. On to the next one. Cap Swanson versus Feely. I think I'm going to go with Cap Swanson. I don't like picking older fighters, but in this particular situation, I feel like Andre Feely has been too average for me in his previous performances. I feel like Cap Swanson is a little bit more complete everywhere, basically, whether on the feet or on the ground, and whether the fight stays standing or they go to the ground. I feel like Cap Swanson will have the advantage. Obviously, his age might impact his performance, but nonetheless, I still have a feeling that Cap Swanson has the ability to actually get this done. Always remember that these are early predictions, so I still have to do a little bit more research on these ones. But my official pick is Cap Swanson, or rather, my early prediction is Cap Swanson. Um, Obviously, I'll get to the more detailed um, reasons for actually picking my picks when when the card is like a couple of days away. So yeah, on to the next one. Joe Pyfer versus Mark Andre Barriault. Am I skipping? No, no. Before that, Ian Machado, Gary versus Michael Page. I can't believe Ian Gary took his wife's name, but anyway, I think Michael Venom Page is going to win this fight. I think Michael Venom is a little bit more dynamic. He's a little bit more responsible defensively. Um, he's more efficient. He's like, I don't know if the Venom Page that faced Kevin Holland shows up to fight Ian Gary, then 100% Michael Venom Page is going to win this fight. It was a bad move for Ian Gary to accept this fight. It was also a stupid move to accept this fight, largely because of the fact that the risk and reward involved. If he wins, I mean, he beat a bottom of the barrel fighter who is old. Like, there's no upside to winning this fight. But I can at least a little bit respect him for taking the fight because maybe he wants to test himself. But hopefully it's not because of overconfidence. Because if it is, he's going to regret this decision because I think there's a high probability that Michael Venom Page wins this fight. So yeah, my official pick, or rather my early prediction, is Michael Venom Page. Do you think MC will make it? Who's the MC, man? I don't know who MC is. Can you please elaborate on that? So yeah, on to the next one. Joe Pyfer versus Mark Andre Barriault. This is a coin toss. The best thing to do would be just to stay away from this one. Obviously, my early pick will be. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to say Joe Pyfer, but I'm not sure. I think Mark Andre has a shot. It's kind of difficult. Joe Pyfer was exposed in his previous fight. Um, I, I mean, I don't know, man. Like this is going to be one of those fights that I would need to do a little bit more research. But Conor, yeah, I'm getting to Conor McGregor. Just be patient a little bit. I'm almost at Conor McGregor. But anyway, I don't know. I think I'll go with Marc-Andre Barriault for now, but I can honestly say it's a coin flip. I need to do a little bit more research in order for me to be able to give you a proper prediction. But yeah, I think I'll go with Marc-Andre as my early prediction. But honestly speaking, this fight could go either way. Joe Pyfer and Marc-Andre are not people I would rely on either. I wouldn't rely on either of them. Anyway, on to the next one, the women's division. Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiasson. Mayra Bueno Silva is going to win this fight. I'm not excited about seeing, especially considering her previous performance. I'm not excited about this fight, but I think it's pretty clear that she will have the advantage wherever the fight goes. Obviously, Macy Chiasson might most likely have the advantage when it comes to reach, but as that's most of the advantage that she will ever have in this particular fight. But once again, it's the women's division, so you never know what could happen. But my official pick, or rather my early prediction, is Mayra Bueno Silva will most likely win. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It seems like I was having internet connection issues. I wish YouTube would notify me when these things are happening. I hope the viewing experience hasn't been too horrible. Let me just finish up. Carlos Ulberg versus Jamal Hill. Um, I wish Jamal Hill didn't take this fight. He's going to start going downhill. I think the round three fight would have been a little bit better. This is a horrible matchup for him. I think Carlos Ulberg will win this fight, and it's Jamal Hill, unfortunately. So my pick is going to be Carlos Ulberg. I love Jamal Hill, but this was a bad move. Um, he shouldn't have taken this fight. But anyway, it's his career. But yeah, Carlos Ulberg will win this fight, and he won't just win. He will probably finish Jamal Hill. Um, the main event: Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. I think I think Conor McGregor has the ability to actually win this fight. And leading up to this particular card, I've been saying that I think Conor McGregor will win this fight. However, looking at his recent behavior with substances like alcohol, among other things, it's kind of challenging to actually confidently say that Conor McGregor has a shot. Because in terms of skill for skill, I feel like if the Conor McGregor that fought Habib Nurmagomedov shows up, he definitely beats Michael Chandler. The problem is I don't know if that Conor McGregor still exists. Because the mere fact that Conor McGregor was able to last that long against Habib Nurmagomedov, it says a lot about his defensive grappling. Maybe he will be a little bit better at welterweight because he'll have a little bit more muscle and maybe be able to defend takedowns a little bit better. I mean, Michael Chandler is an incredible wrestler, and I don't know if he's going to take the chance with grappling or rather take the chance by not grappling Conor McGregor, especially knowing that he's such an incredible striker. But Michael Chandler has never really been one to make incredible decisions because he decided to strike with Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, like all these people. He decided to grapple with them, people who are primarily strikers, and he lost. So if Michael Chandler decides that he's going to strike, he's going to lose. If he mixes up the grappling, I don't know what's going to happen because without substances, without substance abuse, I think Conor McGregor wins this fight. But looking at what has been reported in the media, it's kind of challenging to accurately predict this particular fight. Um, because on one hand, I know that Michael Chandler is training hard for this particular fight, but on the other hand, he doesn't necessarily have the best fight IQ. Um, so I don't know what his strategy in terms of fighting will be. So it's kind of challenging, but I'm going to take a risk and say I think Conor McGregor is going to be able to find a way to win this one. Obviously, I have to do a little bit more research, but so far, what I've looked at, it tells me that Conor McGregor is going to win. However, like I said, if Michael Chandler grapples, it's going to be a little bit tricky because if the Conor McGregor that showed up against Habib shows up, then most likely Conor still wins, even if Michael Chandler grapples. But unfortunately, we don't know which Conor McGregor is going to appear. So I think this is going to be 50-50. It could go either way, but my official pick, or rather my early prediction, is that Conor McGregor is going to win this one. I'll see you on the official predictions. I post a lot of my predictions on my shorts section of the channel. I'm going to also do a final prediction for the upcoming card, for the upcoming fight night between Conor and Imavov. Maybe tomorrow or later today, I'll see. I also want to do like a clip on pound for pound, basically addressing the situation between like who's actually pound for pound, John Jones or um, Islam Makhachev, because I feel like people are confusing GOAT and pound for pound. John Jones is the GOAT. There's no argument there. But when we talk about pound for pound, it's a different story. So I want to do like a live about that, but I'll decide whether I do it today. But there's 2 lives that I still have to do. If you want to see a little bit more, just go to the shorts section of the channel. Just click on the channel and go to shorts. There's so much there. Oh, and even the standard videos. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, I got 11 out of 12 on UFC 302, right? Yeah, there were 12 fights on the card and I got 11. So I don't always get perfect results, but I work really hard to actually give you guys the most accurate predictions. So for that, give me a subscription. Oh, even my subscribers also got 11 out of 12. Because I also give my subscribers an opportunity to choose who they think will win, and I add it to my predictions. So yeah, hope to see you on the next one. I appreciate and love all of you guys. Deuces.